Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. You joined me in my kitchen and I'm currently working on my second cup of coffee for the morning. And I thought I would give an update since it's been a few weeks since I last updated the channel about my figure prep. So today is Tuesday, October 25th, and I'm currently 17 weeks out from my show. So currently I'm feeling like I'm actually prepping now for a show. Not that I didn't feel like I was prepping before because I was still hungry and the food was low. It's just now that, like saying I'm 17 weeks out, I know for a fact that there's other competitors that are also prepping right now. So it just kind of makes it seem like it's more real. That being said, 17 weeks out is still very far. I'm still 4 months out from my show. So it's kind of like I'm excited, but I'm trying not to get like too excited or like too in my head about it because I just don't want to get burnt out before the show is even here. So my diet in prep so far, we've been on the same calories for about a month and a half. We haven't really changed anything because my weight is dropping consistently. We're dropping about a pound to a pound and a half a week. Sometimes we even drop like 2 pounds in a week. For those weeks though, we do a refeed within the week just to kind of give my body a little bit of a break. And I really enjoy refeeds. I mean, who doesn't on prep? So really depending on the week, and how my weight is fluctuating that week, we've been doing like one refeed a week. So yeah, last week I got a nice little refeed, and we'll see how this week goes. It's Tuesday, and my weight actually has been staying within like the 148, 149 range. So once we start hitting 147 and like high 146, we'll probably do another refeed. And then something super exciting that my coach, David, who's also my husband, told me is my birthday is coming up in like a week and a half. And he said that I can have one free meal for my birthday. So I am super excited for that. We're going to have dinner and a drink and just enjoy our evening celebrating my birthday. So that's something I'm really looking forward to coming up soon. My physique, I'm really enjoying how my physique is looking so far. Being 4 months out from my show, David told me that we only need to lose maybe like 10 or maybe 15 pounds, but probably closer to 10 to 12 pounds before I'm stage lean. So that's something really exciting. And since I am ahead of the game as far as conditioning right now, I can have a little bit more leeway with my food. Not saying that I am diverging from my allotted calories at all for the day, because I'm sticking to my numbers like strict every day. But just talking about like having more refeeds, doing the free meal on my birthday. These are some things that we can kind of do and incorporate into my prep without having to really worry about the effects, since I'm still so far out from my show. Now, as we get closer to my show, of course, we're going to be dialing it in a little bit more and not really straying away from the amount of calories I'm allowed every day. So I'm really trying to enjoy how it's going so far, because I know it's going to get harder in the end. Even though it's been pretty hard, it's just going to get harder. So I'm just mentally preparing myself for that. But yeah, my physique is looking pretty dang good, and I will go ahead and put in a picture comparing side by side where I started to how I'm looking like right now. All right, and then I want to talk about posing. So I've been trying to work on posing every day, And something that I've noticed with myself, with my posing decent. However, holding the poses for longer than like 10 seconds starts to become a struggle. So I really need to build up my stamina in my poses. So what I've been doing and what David has been suggesting is timing my posing. Like within each pose, I have to time myself. Right now we're at 30 seconds. And we're going to gradually try to build up my stamina up to 2 minutes. And right now I'm just like, I can't even fathom holding a pose for 2 minutes. That's such a long time. Even right now, just doing the 30 seconds, I start becoming winded. Just because like when you're holding poses, if you don't know, you have to like bring up your diaphragm and like hold your body high. And to do that, you kind of like take a deep breath in and you try to hold everything up, and then you're flexing every muscle at the same time. So it becomes just tiring. And so it's just something that'll come with time. Practicing, the stamina should go up. So just kind of keep drilling that every day. I've been practicing walking around in my heels and just randomly posing here and there. So I'll go ahead and put in footage of that towards the end of the video. Overall, prep has been treating me pretty good. I can't really complain, to be honest. There are times when I'm like severely hungry, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm constantly looking at my FitnessPal, looking at the time and trying to see when I'm gonna eat my next meal, kind of almost immediately after I eat, because I find that I'm almost hungrier right after I eat a meal versus right before I eat a meal. And I know it's all just mental and just hunger cues in my body, just like being starving and saying, okay, we need to eat more food. But I've just been trying to really control that. And usually what I do after I eat a meal, if I'm still hungry, I just chug water just to try to fill up my stomach and prevent me from feeling too uncomfortable for too long. And it's usually about 15 minutes after I eat a meal until it kind of subsides and I'm fine. I'm like content, I guess. So I just tell myself too, I'm like, you just gotta wait it out a little bit longer and the hunger will subside. So I try not to give in to my hunger and eat a meal too soon, because that's just not setting myself up for success. That's just setting me up for failure. So, oh, and another thing, I'm drinking lots of coffee during prep. A lot for me is like 2 cups a day. That's a lot of coffee because I'm not a coffee drinker. And before prep, I rarely ever touched coffee. But now being in prep, like the first thing I'm looking forward to in the morning are my vitamins and my cup of coffee. And I never used to drink coffee, but yeah, this kind of keeps me going and it curbs my appetite first thing in the morning. Kind of ties me over for 3 hours. Alright, so that was the update. I'll go ahead and plug in some training footage from today, and then after that I'll put in my posing footage. So hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you next time for the next update.